After these things, I saw another angel coming down from heaven. He possessed great authority, and the earth was illuminated by his glory. He cried out with a mighty voice,
Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great. She has become a dwelling place of demons, a prison for every unclean spirit, and a haunt for every unclean and detestable bird.
For all nations have drunk the wine of the passion of her immorality. The kings of the earth committed immorality with her, and the merchants of the earth became rich through the abundance of her luxury. Then I heard another voice from heaven saying,
Come out of her, my people, so that you will not participate in her sins, and so that you will not receive any of her plagues. For her sins have piled up to heaven, and God has remembered her unrighteous deeds.
Repay her as she has repaid others. Give back to her double according to her works, as much as she glorified herself and lived in luxury.
Give her the same measure of torment and mourning.
For she says in her heart, I sit as queen, I am no widow, I will never see mourning.
For this reason, her plagues will come in a single day:
Death,
mourning,
and famine. She will be consumed with fire, for mighty is the Lord God who judges her.
The kings of the earth who shared in her immorality and luxury will weep and lament over her when they see the smoke of her burning.
Standing at a distance because of the fear of her torment, they will cry out, Alas! Alas! You great city, Babylon the mighty city.
For in a single hour your judgment has come.
The merchants of the earth will weep and mourn for her because no one buys their cargo any longer.
Cargoes of gold and silver, precious stones and pearls, fine linen and purple, silk and scarlet, every kind of citron wood, articles of ivory, costly wood, bronze, iron and marble, cinnamon, spice, incense, perfume, frankincense, wine, olive oil, fine flour, wheat, cattle, sheep, horses, chariots, and even human life.
The merchants who gained wealth through her will stand far away, afraid of her torment. They will weep and mourn, saying, Alas! Alas! The great city clothed in fine linen, purple and scarlet, adorned with gold, precious stones and pearls.
In a single hour, such great wealth has been laid waste.
Every shipmaster, every seafarer, every sailor, and all who earned their living from the sea stood at a distance.
Seeing the smoke of her burning,
they cried out,
What city was like the great city?
They threw dust on their heads and wept and mourned, saying, Alas! Alas! The great city, where all who had ships on the sea became wealthy through her riches.
For in a single hour she has been destroyed.
Rejoice over her, O heaven.
Rejoice, saints, apostles, and prophets, for God has pronounced judgment for you against her.
Then a mighty angel lifted up a stone like a great millstone, and threw it into the sea, saying,
So will Babylon, the great city, be thrown down with violence, and will never be found again.
The sound of harpists, musicians, flautists, and trumpeters will never be heard in you again. No craftsman of any trade will ever be found in you again.
The sound of the mill will never be heard in you again. The light of a lamp will never shine in you again. The voice of bridegroom and bride will never be heard in you again. For your merchants were the great ones of the earth, and all nations were deceived by your sorcery.
And in her was found the blood of prophets, of saints, and of all who have been slain upon the earth.